I've got some all people supposed to be coming here to see this. They've already called me. Said they want to help me with this. And I'm sure they'll be showing up. Anybody want to ask any questions? Sure.
Newman, I'm originally from Mississippi. Familiar with your work and this device from way back.
Okay.
My question is, how come you haven't yet produced a device that will actually do something that's very practical to fuel a home or something that if you did that, people would be storming to your door. You have to beat them off with bats.
No, this machine here is more than that. The pollution of the earth is not done by homes. It shows you don't know really what you're saying. Industry is what pollutes the earth. Go around any city and watch what you see happening.
But in order to make this technology palatable to the masses, you can do something that would take a house off the grid completely, which I think you suggested it would be possible with this.
It's not just possible. This machine is showing, if you got a brain, it's showing you to do that right now. This machine is over 7,000% efficient. You got a brain? 7,000. You know what that means?
I'm just asking where
well, use your own brain. It's 7,000% efficient.
The brain says to ask, do we have anything out there? Certainly, academia, right? Representing academia, what's your role? I'm not stumping spears here. I'm asking the question is, I saw this technology and I went, go, go, go. But that was 20 years ago. Where is anything that's being run solely by this unit right here? This could perceivably run that mall, the electricity out of that mall, but it's not energy potential.
It'll run, you turn the speed up to 10,000 revolutions a minute, it'll run this city. That's what it's showing you right now. You're not listening to what I've said I've done. Those other machines were toys. I had people who built them and put them out, and then code them. People who betrayed me. And I knew I would leave them and people in the dust because they haven't mastered what I have right here. They used to get on radio shows and make that statement to me. Yeah, we know your technology works. We bought you a book. We built it. The back spike is too great. And it blows up everything. You'll never get it up to speed, and it'll never be practical. Well, you see I've turned lightning and the speed and torque, and it's running off the current in that tiny battery, which is totally impossible. Now, if you have a brain, then you know it'll run your house, and if it wasn't, even if it was not running perpetually, like you're talking about, if it reduced your power bill by 99%, would you buy it or not? It's showing you to reduce your power bill by at least 99%. Now, I don't have any doubts because I'm already doing it now. I can close this machine out and it'll run itself, but it'll try to reach the speed of light because you'll never catch that voltage. That's Faraday's laws. The faster you move a magnet or a conductor relative to one another, the greater the EMF. And there's no limit on it. It says the faster you move it, the greater the EMF. That means it's going to get faster and 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 faster. You'll never be able to catch it. This will go on up. This machine is ready for mass production.
We'll put them in homes which we can mass produce. If we put one out there and it's on your home, you would be in jeopardy. How long do you think that machine would stay there? Well, the powers that be that want this machine, they want to steal it, they don't want to pay for it, they don't want to partner, they want to take it. How long do you think it would last if we send it to your home and they find out you've got it?
The biggest danger I can see would be people destroying my lawn and giving the lick out.
Well, I'll tell you, they take the machine right under.
Well, they can take it. I don't know that. All I know is that you're producing enough of it.
I'm telling you, that's the world we have to live in.
Well, the technology is simple, and it seems to be, and I have a brain in my head, and I comprehend that. Can't we produce 100 of them, put them out there? I mean, there is a certain...
Well, we're going to do that. No matter what you say. You know, you blowing smoke. You know, people like you make me angry. You ain't put no blood on the table. I have. like when the power brokers told me to sell out. They threatened my life. I told them to go straight to hell. I tell them to go to straight hell now. Because I know that this will change the earth. And I knew it always. This technology, whether you believe it or not, is immaterial to me. This technology is going to help the people of the earth. And that's the people I'm looking to get in behind it. Now, what I want from the people here who believe in it, just like you want to come here and run your mouth, but what have you done to spread the word when 40 scientists, you said you knew about this in the 80s, then you knew what they said.
Mr. Newman, you don't know me. I was a champion of this long before now. All I'm saying is, what you're being very defensive. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, instead of standing here in a tent preaching to the choir, why don't we produce it? Why don't you produce? Why can't we have it produced?
All right, well, okay.
Put in practical.
All right, why don't you do this? Why don't you run your mouth, go get $100 million, and we'll start production.
Okay. So, okay.
It's very simple. You're fighting the most powerful men on earth. This technology is too important to nickel and dime it. Those people would eat you up. You try to nickel and dime it. And they would steal it. You'd never get it out. And they'd never sell it to you. What they do is lease it to you. And then every year they would have a reason to raise the lease price to you. They have done that over and over and over. Anytime they get control of anything. They've always done it. Canal people fought the railroad people tooth and nail. Now, most of y'all don't know that because you hadn't studied history, but I have. Canal people had their congressmen fight the railroad people tooth and nail. Now, the people who were intelligent got behind the railroad people, and they went up. The canal people in a 2 years' time were bankrupt. And they built railroad. They'd still be digging canals, and we wouldn't be nowhere. Try to cross through a mountain and dig a canal. I mean, you've got a hellacious problem. They're not practical. This technology, if I had the money, I could start producing this right now. Make different sizes, but I could make it for industry. I could also make it for homes. But the biggest thing that I want to do is do away with the pollution of the earth. Hit industry first, the biggest polluters on earth. They do a tremendous damage, just like in the Gulf of Mexico right now. And they don't give a hoot about the little people. They say they do, but you know they don't. This technology is ready. Now, what I would like for all y'all to do, the reason I'm giving this demonstration is for y'all to get on the internet, and then you tell everybody else what you see, that this machine is ready.